Hey everybody, this is Y'all Gaming here, and I'm going to be casting a game between Tyler, as you might know him, my friend Tyler, and I guess my 9-year-old brother. Tyler's gonna be playing Zerg, Red Zerg, and my brother's gonna be playing Terran. This is a pretty low level game. Tyler is a high silver, but my brother is a high bronze player, but he's not that bad for a bronze. Alright, so this is on MLG Shakura's Plateau, which is a very interesting map. It's usually very Protoss favored, but there's no Protosses. So hopefully he's right next to it, but hopefully he can't hear me. Hopefully he can't. So we got him, aka Joe. I'll be calling him Joe. Is spawned here as the blue Terran in the bottom left position, and this will be favoring Tyler, the spawn positions, because it is cross spawn, which always helps Zerg. I think helps Zerg, maybe. Alright, so see Tyler. Tyler is he plays a lot of races. He plays Terran and Zerg, but I guess he doesn't like TVT, so he's going for Zerg. He's sending the Overlord Scout, typical. See if they spawn there. Should be sending a scout soon. He should be scouting soon. Joe, on the other hand, is opting not to wall off. Very interesting idea. Not walling off against Zerg could prove to be pretty fatal if they can get a run by. So let's see this build that Tyler decides to go for. He's at 14 right now and not dropped anything yet. So it might be 14 hatching. I don't know. 14. Yeah, it looks like a 14 pull. No early gas and the gas right after, so he's not going a super quick gas, but he's going for relatively fast gas. Joe, on the other hand, getting that gas, playing standard, 12 racks, 13 gas, I believe, is what he did. Now Tyler here is going to soon see that it's not there, and should know that he's cross spawned. If he knows you can't scout, you can't spawn close by ground on this map. On the normal version too, as well, you cannot spawn close by ground. I don't know what he's doing, scouting down here. What is he doing? I don't know. No orbital command right now. This is be killer if he doesn't get an orbital command. That's number one thing new players will forget, is the orbital. So important. You're gonna fall behind if you do not get an orbital command. Oh, and he's getting an orbital command. It's kind of fishy. I don't know if he can hear me next door. Hey Joe, can you hear me? I think you're cheating. Alright, so orbital here, pretty late orbital. Gonna be supply blocked. Nope, he built the supply build. Grabbing the expansion at around 17. It's pretty late especially against Terran on this map. This map is fairly easy to hold off your ramp because it's such a small choke point. You can just get a nice concave or something. Joe's still off 1 rack, so he's not doing anything with all this money. He's not doing anything. Oh, he's about to throw down something. And another barracks. I don't see, he's floating close to 400. He should just throw down a command center, since he knows this is a pretty big map. Now Tyler, still playing in the dark, has no idea where he is, and he's going to be Joe tricking him into thinking he spawned up there, wasting more time. Tyler, for some reason, scouting down here, even though you cannot spawn there. Let's take a look at Tyler's base. Two queens here, getting that Zergling speed, very crucial, and quick. A little packs of Marines will help a lot. Hatchery about to be finished. Joe's grabbing a second gas, getting that nice timing on that spotty build 22 to not get supply block. Still on 2 racks though, and floating 600, not throwing down a command center. He could just throw down a command center right now. Factory going down, 2 racks factory. I don't think he knows what he's doing. He should be throwing down a. Sorry about that. Expansion, and Tyler getting some crucial information. Saw 2 racks, but did not see the factory, so it's not gonna be. He's gonna be playing in the dark. Suiciding an Overlord, but not preparing for the supply block. When you suicide Overlord, you should be a little bit ahead in supply, because you know you're gonna lose that Overlord. I guess he might have not meant to suicide it. Probably he didn't know where Joe was. So setting some links here, and there's no wall off and only 3 Marines, so this could be huge if he can get it on, pick off some SCVs, because right now the worker count is 23-20. If he picks off more, it'll be a bigger lead. Oh nope, it just looks like he's just standing at the Zelnaga tower. Right now, both players are floating high minerals and gas. Joe is floating about 800, still not popping out of command center. Finally popping out of command center. Just as I said it. Not adding any you call it addition. What do you call it again? Whatever. Addition to that barracks factory. Getting lair about 7 minutes. Typically you want to get 6:30, but it's alright. He's silver. Lots of larvae here. Drone count 26-21. Income is not that far behind because of mules. Because mules are OP. I switch it here into tech lab, so he will be going tanks. No Hellion play from Joe. Command center in just a bad position. He could just put it here and not here, but like somewhere closer. Right there would be a nice spot. Just put it so far. He's just wasting his own time. Now he has to live farther. Tyler, on the other hand, still 28, which I don't understand because he's has full back patrol. He could drone up to about 40 right now. Still be safe. He's droning up very slowly, which playing very safe as the lanes. Which I understand. And now looks like he's going to be grabbing a third, which is pretty smart. He probably assumes he has a expansion. Joe has an expansion, but Joe doesn't yet, which is really late, which is really bad on Joe's part. He's not making SCV, so now it's 36-21. This is really bad for Joe. He has a lot of energy on that orbital too. He could make a mule. For some reason, Tyler has a drone up here, not doing anything. Evolution chamber, let's upgrade 0-0 for both players. Joe just put down his engineering base, so Spire on the way. So typical TV ZVT here. It's going to be no baneling nest though, so it's going to be Lings and Mutalisk. I don't know if he wants going to add roaches or anything, but should be getting banelings. Joe's going standard marine tank, no drops or anything, and still on one base. Joe is still at 22 SCVs to Tyler's 40, and he's not lifting off this base. He really needs to get an expansion down ASAP. Because Tyler, I thought Tyler took that third. That's weird. I swore he should have taken that third. It's Tyler on 2 base, so he's not. If he had taken that third, he would be really far. Now Joe finally lifting off, finally realizing he's at 23. He's not making SCVs. It's really bad on his part. I think Tyler's just waiting for this mutas finally adding a baneling nest. Army supply here, 67-45, so this is pretty huge. All these lings, if you look at Joe's army right now, it's not much. I don't think Siege Tech is. Alright, Siege Tech's gonna finish in time. Setting up a Marine here. See what he saw. He didn't see much. He saw a lot of lings, and now the lings are moving out. This is going to be pretty deadly for Joe if he doesn't siege up these tanks right now. They're just standing there. So if he sieges up these tanks right now, he's cheating. Hear me? Oh, he's not. So grabbing the third. He's not sieging up these tanks. It's gonna be huge. No. Oh no, he's not. Not gonna do it. Tyler, 38-23, should be droning up. He should be have more. Finally getting a bunch of upgrades. 9 Mutalisks on the way. 8 Banelings. Centrifugal hooks. Such an important upgrade. A lot of Blizzards forget about it, but it's so important. They can make Marines much less effective. +1 arm. He should be getting +1 armor. No, +1 weapons is better. In ZVZ, you want to get +1 armor because Mutalisk +1 armor not only does it help against Mutalisk first hits, but they also take damage off the Glaive Worm bounces, and it's just so good in muta fights. +1 armor is much better than +1 weapons, but in this case, he is going to harass. So no turns from Joe. He should know. Mutas after 10 minutes, mutas can come at any time. And no, this is gonna be huge. His army is all the way up here. This is gonna be devastating for Joe. Let's see how many workers he actually loses. 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, and I'm pretty sure we only had about 20. Oh, yes, he has 13 left. And picking off the SCV, making that third. I don't even know why he's making a third. He should be working on SCVs here. So forcing the stim too. This is so good on Tyler's part. No medevacs, no starport. These stims are just gonna wear down these Marines. And that was such a good trade. Now it's down to 14. And Joe should be pushing out now, I think. He's unsieging his tanks. Yes, he is pushing out. But I think Tyler has the necessary forces to deal with this right now. If he sees it coming. Making a lot of links. Making 7 more mutalisks. Getting a little supply block there. But he's alright now. 40. I feel like he should, on this point of the game, 14 minutes, should have at least 60 drones. You know, should be at least maxed out at 70, but you know, 60 drones for it because he's silver, but he's not doing very well economically. For only 40. Here comes the A move, and Joe doesn't have his tank siege. Oh no, siege tanks, and the Banelings just crash in and kill everything. Oh, the Banelings now crashing in and killing everything, but everything just gets cleaned up there. Crashing Banelings and tanks, but it doesn't even matter because he says much better economy. And this one, Joe is not. He didn't macro at all. He's no army. He didn't make a tank. Now Tyler's gonna run in here. Free. Oh, there goes the GG. There's the GG. And Tyler, GG's back. And Tyler, the 23-year-old Tyler, manages to beat my 9-year-old brother. Congratulations to Tyler, and good job, Joe, trying to, but he didn't siege those tanks. Well, if he did, he probably still would have lost, but would have gave him a better shot. Wow. I think Joe's biggest mistake was not making enough SCVs, not making turrets, just being late on every single thing. Not getting the expansion was too late. Tyler's mistakes, not building enough drones. Yeah, not building enough drones. That's his biggest mistake right there. Not creep spreading very well, but he 1As and kills Joe's army because he knows that he's at such huge advantage. So thanks for watching, guys, and subscribe.